If you want to know what this video is about, stay with me. Yep, you hear that right. Davaoshipmodeller is now 1 year old, and it's exactly on the day, April 7, 2016, that I posted my first video on YouTube. Still there under the name Small Budget Scale Modeler. Now I'm doing this as a little business, and I call myself Davaoshipmodeller. And I posted a whole series of the making of the King of the Mississippi from Artesina Latina. And the reason why I'm doing this video is very simple. It's because of you. You are the one who's watching my videos, and I thank each and everybody. And in this video I want to thank specific people and groups who are involved since I'm doing this whole video making and business doing, and that's the purpose of this video. So stay tuned up to the end. Maybe your name will pop up in this video. So the first person I want to thank, that's my wife. My wife is a very important person in my life, and I really have to thank her for everything what she has done, and for everything what we have achieved together in our lives. Because if you watch my other videos, you know that we started our life some years ago from really nothing or zero, and everything what we built up and what we now have is the result of our teamwork, and that's why I'm very thankful to my wife. The next person I want to thank, I want to save up for the last, because he's also a very nice person. So going over to the third person, so this is number 2, and this is Ronald Bionco. And Ronald is a good friend of mine and a teammate and colleague, and together with him we made the Philippine Ship Modeller group site on Facebook. And some days ago he made a post on our page and said that our group is now almost 1 year old, and when we started this group he did not expected that we exceeded more than 100 members. Now that we have almost 200 members in our group in less than 1 year, he is very surprised, and me also. And I want to thank you and hello to each member of the group of Philippine Ship Modeller. So, and para makadungog ko akong Bisaya, Ronald, there are some sample, basig di ka matuo, kamauna ko Bisaya, pero hindi ko masyado Tagalog. So, little joke in the Philippine language. So the next person I want to thank, because I have made a list from this, because there are so many, and I will put each link from a shop or a person or web page I put in a description box. So the third is the staff of Lil's Hobby Center in Manila. And Lil's Hobby Center in Manila is, let me say, the shop here in the Philippines where you can buy almost everything what you need for your hobby. And there's one important thing: Lil's Hobby Center has a very fast delivery time. that's out of imagination, because everybody knows order something here in the Philippines, it takes sometimes weeks up to it arrived at your home, and they can do it in days. I really don't know how they do it. Excuse me. So the next person to Lils is my friend Victor, and he also runs a hobby store in Manila called Hobbyland. And Victor is like my technical advisor and good friend. Every problem I encounter with paints or tools or whatever, I ask him. He has always an answer for it. And hello to Victor, and thank you for all your advices you gave to me. So now that we are finished to saying to the people here in the Philippines, I want to go out into the world from the Philippines, spreading out. So the next is the stuff of B&A models in Australia. And what about this store is they are amazing. They have so many items in their store, whatever you imagine. There are plastic models, Edward accessories, tools, paint, and I believe they have 27,000 items on stock, and it's really amazing. And check it out if maybe you'll find also something like me, what you need there. They have good prices, and the shipping cost is also okay. So also thanks to the people of B&A models. So the next thank you for me is going to my friend Henny in the Netherlands, and he runs the Port Center hobby store in the Netherlands. That's where I'm always ordering my Artisina Latina model kits, and Henny is a very nice person. He has no physical store, he has only an online store. And what I like on him is that if you searching for something, and if he can get it, he will order it for you. And there's also another thing, the prices are listed in his store. If you order it from outside of the European Union, like me, I'm in Asia, or if you order it to from America or somewhere else, so outside of the European Union, the prices are included value-added tax. And if you ship it outside of the European Union, the value-added tax will be reducted, and that's 21%. So that's sometimes a good price you can do. So also check him out. And regards to Henny, and thank you for everything what you have sent to me. I'm still waiting for one order. So the next persons, the next groups I want to thank are all groups I'm added myself onto Facebook, and there are so many. I hope I do not forget somebody or some groups. So let me start from the top. The first are the members of Scale Model Historians. The next is Schiffsmodellbau, Holz und Plastik. So schöne Grüße auch an Deutschland, und jetzt versteht ihr mich auch da drüben, braucht ihr kein Englisch mehr zu übersetzen. The next is Schiffsmodellbau. That's basically the same group from Schiffsmodellbau, Holz, Plastik. Then comes the group of Elite RC Boats. Next to this is World Naval Modeller, RC Boat Plans, Wooden Ship Models, Scale Modeling Worldwide, International Scale Modeler, and also hello to Paul Bretland, who is running the site. I shortly have a short chat with him, and also a nice person. He's making also very nice tutorials and build videos, and regards also to Paul. Next one is I Love Scale Model. Next is Phylon FT011 and FT012 RC Speedboat Users Philippines. Kumusta man ang mga membros nila? The next is Portugal, Static Modeling, Super Diorama, TICQ Model, KG Model, and Hobby R Us. That's also a small store here in Davao City, and I'm a very good friend of the owner of this store. So, what I said before, I want to save the very important person up to the last, and I imagine that he knows already who I'm talking about. So let's come to the point. Hello to Mike in West Virginia. And Mike is also a really good friend of mine since I'm starting posting videos on YouTube there on the time I built the King of the Mississippi, because he's recently also building the King of the Mississippi. He contacted me via email, and since this time we are chatting almost, let me say, every day. And it's really a pity, we both know now that we cannot meet on Facebook, because I want to introduce you to all the nice people here on Facebook. We both know why it does not happen, but maybe the time will come. We met there, and let me tell you, Mike is also a nice person, and he was really inspired by the build of the King of the Mississippi, and I could give him some advice. He sent me some pictures and all like this, and I told him what he can do better, or just try this and this and this. And he also tells me what's wrong with my videos. Maybe there are some issues with the quality, sound quality, and whatsoever. So Mike, I'm really thankful for every comment and every email you sent to me, and let us hope that we can meet on Facebook, because there are so many nice people there. So, as I said, Mike is the last person on the list I want to thank, and let me wrap up this video with him. And the next video I'm posting is a little restoration I made, because I still have to wait for some materials for the Harley-Davidson build. Expected that they will come in the next week maybe. So I started already the video from the restoration. So stay tuned for the coming videos, and have a great day and enjoy your hobby.